Hey there, everybody. Just wanted to say welcome back to Farsight's playthrough of Citizen Sleeper. Last episode, we got some work done, got, I think, up to 45 crypto credits, the chits, and we got some food from Memphis, which we can go talk to, who we can go talk to again, and we met Sabine, the doctor. And they were going to start working with Yatagan to get us some of the stabilizer we need to make sure we don't die, because we're a robot and our bodies are planned obsolescence because the corporation owns us. So that's fun stuff. Real quick here, one moment. I'm going to change some options. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now let's go ahead. We'll continue where we left off. I had just gotten to do a sleep cycle to get my dice back. So let's go ahead and go from there. End cycle. And see what the dream holds this time. Oof. Go eat some food. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparks with glittering lights like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads, you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of a thread across the ring, through these forms, then leaping off into the void. You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information, of communication. There are so many layers, so many loops that it seems almost impossible to parse, but you begin to try. Focus on the nodes. The nodes are glassy, bright, but in all this flow, the only solid and fixed points. You approach one, a pyramid or a triangle, dimensions are difficult here, and lean close to it. Inside, shifting layers conceal a tangle of threads, a meeting point of exchange. But before you can glimpse inside, the glass clouds and hardens, cutting you off. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes. One leads to another. There's so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the path and open the boxes. Look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. But then, that insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions, as if they were tied around you. The second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it. And this time you see something, a sphere shimmering above a strange angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. The first thread leads out, away from the station, into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. You open your eyes. Time is short. Oh boy. Hunted. Someone out there is tracking you, following your trail. It won't be long before they arrive. Yay! Tutorial, the cloud. Something has changed inside you. You can now access the data cloud of the eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. While there, you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data. But be careful, these networks are old and strange. Click the eye at the top of the screen to toggle this view on and off. Alright. Interesting. Keynote 0102. Man, if I knew anything about this. I kind of do. Some of this stuff, it's like, I do work in networking, kind of. I work IT, so, like, this is stuff you'd get from logs. But again, like they said, it's old and weird. Keynote 0831. Haven Age Agent. Interesting. Solheim Gate S7. Keynote 4693. Another agent. Keynote 9426. Okay, so that's all I can see. Well, I'm not going to try anything just yet, just because I don't have that good of dice. I'm gonna go do work really quick. Here. Ugh, 50-50. Alright, let's try it out. I'm gonna get hurt, aren't I? Oh, good. Phew! Alright. So I'll do a little bit of work, get myself back in business a little bit more. Because I think as long as you get this done before this, he's fine. So that's my look into that. Let's go get some food, because I'm about to starve. So why not get a little food? Alright, it's only 15 cryo. Alright, start action. I'm gonna get some fungus. If this spice fungus is one of the few things... Oh, well, that's gone already. Energy, fungus... Did it say fungus fun? Fan. Fungus fan. Okay. Your mouth stings as your sensorium sends warning signals over and over. This is the good stuff. Amphis doesn't trust people easily, but he knows his regular customers in his own quiet way. Okay, so I'll eat. I don't need to eat anymore, so I'll leave that for now. I need to just wait for this to go through. Right, what's here right now? Yeah, there's literally nothing. I just have to wait. Okay. And then there's, of course, the crypto exchange. Or the Ord exchange, as they call it. Oh, it's, what's it called? Stock exchange, pretty much. So the flow of chits and components in the exchange is complex, but a sharp eye and some tight trades can net you a good margin. Or the Ord exchange is always hungry for new hardware to buy up, break down, and sell off, and you are happy to supply. Ah! So I need to get some components from ships. Okay. And then trusted trader. There's an old ship mine fabrication stack in the back of the market, but only trusted traders get access to it. And that was one of my ship mines right here. You've heard talk of a fabricator owned by Ord Exchange, and that a few fragments you could buy for a few fragments. And for fragments you could build a ship mine core. I don't know what I was thinking there. Cool. Okay, so since I don't have anything and it's risky, I'm gonna leave for now. I'll come back to trade later, but for now, I might go back to working. What's here? Oof, risky danger. I don't want to try it with 2 and 1. Alright, fine. In that case, actually, let's go to the shipyard real quick. What can I do here? It's just a shipbuilder. A shipbuilder. You don't have connections, but you do have skills. If you can get a shipbuilder to notice them, you might be in. Or, as a newcomer, you can only gain favor by grabbing a load of materials and asking the nearest yard hand where to take them. And then yard hand. The only way to get to know the shipyard is to work there. No tourist here. Alright, you know what? No, risky was like bad stuff. I'm gonna wait for now. I'm actually gonna go to the data stream. Let's check out Keynode 0831. Actually, 0102. That feels like a first one, so... Tutorial, data actions. Data actions allow you to extract data from the network of the eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right of the action. Oh, perfect, I can do this. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier in the interface skill, you'll be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted. Okay, so... Oh, I need a 3, but because I have +1, I can get it. Bypass. Nice. I got +5 perk. Transfer intercept. Nice. Alright, let's extract the data. It's part of cache. Ooh, encrypted key. Neutral outcome. The data here is part of cache, tucked away during collapse. Who hid this and for what purpose? Alright, cool. Encrypted key. A stream of passcodes able to unlock the station's aging maglocks. Interesting. Alright, go ahead and leave. So I did that there. Let's go ahead and... I'll do this. Let's see if I can get a little job done. See if I get hit with anything. Nope, 5 cryo. Okay, but no increase to back to business. You ache from hammering away at the scrap, and most of it crumbles into worthless rust. You call it a day early before you injure yourself. Good job, buddy. Okay, so let's go and sleep for now. End our cycle. Oh, no dream this time around. Ooh, but we got a 5. Nice. Alright. Oh, I'm getting a call. As you close up, a voice echoes down the corridors towards you. Sleeper, wake up. Turn. Thing. Havenage systems engineer. Feng is coming down the corridor towards you, a wonky grin on his broad face. Hey, glad I caught you. Do I know you? He grins. You do now. Puts a hand on your arm. I've seen you hanging around here. Just want to chat. You staying in that thing? He nods to the container, shaking his head. Rough. It can be hard to get a start on the eye. He looks away down the passage. What was it old Erlen said? The eye opens for us all? Nice idea, but well, not always very practical. Glances back at you. We do our best, but it isn't easy. We? You pass together in the main hall walkway. Haven Age. We are one dysfunctional family. Feng puts an arm around you. I'm not part of the security branch, though. Don't worry. I'm with systems. Haven Age. Think of us as an administrative association of the eye. Depending on who you talk to, we either emerge as a response to or a continuation of Andre Erlen's original union. He smiles. Personally, I avoid the topic. Okay. He stops you in the quiet passage. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I've been seeing some unusual network activity, and well, I know a little about you sleepers. I have a small proposition for you. He glances around. But, well, this isn't not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then, when you are settled, stop by. He lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work to be done. He pats you on the back, his voice bright and his dark look suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. He walks off down the passage, raising a hand in a farewell. Alrighty then, Feng. Nice to meet you. Bub. I don't see where he's at, so I guess in a couple it'll show up on here. Alright, so I kind of want to go here. And if I put this here, yeah. Let's steal some dock plans. Because why not? Oof. Oof, ooh, fuck. Oh, shit. I got both, but I got, ooh, fuck. They caught me. As you fumbling through the security office, Haven Age security calls out. You're gone. Plans at hand, but you've been made. Well, fuck me then. Alright. So I've got, oh, hello. Stranded Mercenary, Overlook Bar, Grimy Space Haunt, and Sealed Dock, Solheim Docking Bay. Okay. Well, I'm good food-wise. Let's lay low for a moment here. I'm gonna go with a 3. Let's try whole day section then, with a 3, and see how that works out for us. Nice. All right, just one more, and I've got it good. It takes you a while to get a handle on Dragos' equipment, but before long, you're precisely slicing down whole plates into neat piles. Let's try that one more time. Nice, I finished it. Okay, every soldier knows you are always just one lucky all away, so I got it. So I don't have to do these anymore. So we're back in business. Oh hey, Dragos, I can actually talk to him now. Let's talk to him. You arrive in a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across a vast dark shape suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structure, spilling from holes in the twisted shape. The cutter is huge, and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as it is lowered into the yard. What is it? Dragos laughs. That, my friend, is A-grade scrap. I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up. And now, look at it. Look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. What happened? What do you mean? He glances at you. I managed to convince our salvager friends to give me it on the credit. That's what happened. No, what happened to the ship? Not my concern, he shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know I said you should stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. The drones start to crawl over the hulk, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in a familiar fashion, locked inside the container of the wreck of the S and Arp freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into this strange station? You shudder. Perhaps, if you could learn something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Drago squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we're up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on its side. Winter Light. Let's do it. He claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Oh god, I'm going Irish now. Again. Come back in a few and we can make a start. A real beauty. God. It's everywhere with this guy. Dragos repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting, and then slip out of the yard, feeling something cold in the empty passage. Cool. So now I've got new ships. Ooh, an upgrade point. And a new drive. Okay, tutorial. Character and upgrades. You've completed your first drive. Ah! It's up on the right. Okay. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on upgrading your character. Access your character menu via the arrow on the top right of the screen. I'm guessing those are the different things you can upgrade. Yep, okay. So I can go with engineer. I can get more... Oh, that's what transfer intercept is. Okay. So... Interesting. So I can either get rid of the -1, go to 0, or I can upgrade it once. Okay. And then I can upgrade it again, it looks like. So... Ooh. Agent nodes give double data rewards. Interesting. Repair condition. Ah, chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. Okay. Ooh, predictive reasoning. That sounds good. Or gain energy after any engage action. Okay. Oh, I see. Interesting. So is it put one in there, put one, and then put one, and it's 3 total? I'm guessing that's what that is. You know, I think for now I'm gonna be an engineer. Confirm. See, it says 1 upgrade point. That's what confuses me. It's like maybe this is all 1. These cost 2 to get, and this costs 3. So, okay. Either way, we'll see. Okay, so 1 more cycle for her, or them. Sorry. Down to 2. How much do I have? 80. Okay. And this is about to come in. Let's go talk to Ankita real quick before I sleep, because it's another person. Hey you! Hey you! Excuse me. Water and chit? Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied together hull plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. Sure. You cross the docking concourse as she begins to split the plating into 2 bundles. What is this place? She asks as she lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and looks you up and down. Don't try anything, alright? She taps the butt of her sidearm. I don't want to have to put anyone else down today. Anyone else? She shrugs. What can I say? My temper's a little short lately. Okay. Ankita hoists one bundle of plating over her shoulder. Come on then, enough chat. You've got to earn that shit. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankita gives you a look. Ship's this way. She sets off down a gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down the passage, pushing through a small crowd of stevedores. Stevedores? Why are you doing this yourself? What's all this for? Oh, this? She nods the plates on her back. I'm building a treehouse. She gives you another look. It's for the Ambergris. Ambergris. Whatever. That cutter you might have seen sitting silent out there. Shelby turns around another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on our last job, and I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mine. So now she's gone dark. She shifts the panels on her shoulder. The upshot is that I'm short 1 ship mind with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind of that I'd been stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. Anything I can do to help? I don't know. Got a ship mine tucked away in that friend of yours? For a moment, you aren't sure if she's serious. And Akita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over the process. This is me. She hauls the second bundle off her shoulder. The first person I met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. Oh, thanks. She passes the bundle of plates through the ambergris's outer lock, then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. Ankita throws you a couple of chits. Consider it a bonus for not trying to grift me. She gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. Alright, get out of here. She calls back and the lock slams shut. Alright, there you go. Cool. I made a couple things and I just got a new drive. So now let's fix the aberration and build a ship mine, which she needs the ship mine, so I can do those two there. Cool. Alright, well, let's, I've got nothing else I can do, really. Like, if I go here... Yeah, it's just buy ration. Ooh! Tala keeps some expired Solheim rations behind the bar for those weary spacers who ask why the Overlook doesn't serve food. Okay, get a drink. You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented along the greenway seems like a good test. Ah, and you can become a regular. The Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning the only way you'll gain trust around here is a stiff drink. Alright, well, you know what? Let's get drunk. Let's do it. Might as well. Oh, I got food. My sixth crypto cryo, and then I got energy and Overlook. That's cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna head up to Sealed Dock. Unlock maglock. These old maglocks look like they each need an encrypted key to open. Why the heavy security for a decaying dock? I can open one. Two maglocks seal the entryway to this dock. It doesn't look like anyone has been here in years. So I could get two. So what I want to do is I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to come back to it once I've got both. It's... Oh, because that's... Wait for the stabilizer. Okay. Well, I need to earn money, so I need to go rest as well, because I don't have anything I can do. So, might as well end cycle. Take my sleep. Maybe I'll have another dream. Go. Ooh, a 6. Nice. Ah, here's Fang. Let's go talk to him at least. Sleeper? Fang catches your attention as you approach the Haven Age building, leaning against a bay door to the side of the entrance. You approach. Easy to come in this way. Secure all that. He gives you a look. You know? He slams a button, the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind it. You follow Fang inside. Should be told I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. The door hisses as it closes behind you. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates, and things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. There is a chorus of hums that blends into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. Fang leans on the server stack and gestures around. You like it? Yeah, it's incredible. He smiles widely. I thought you'd say that. He taps a nearby server stack, which bleeps in response. This is my treasure trove. All dredged up from the sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. Oh, I know. He steps over the towering block, speckled with vents. Some of these systems are from the original station, AE1. The one Solheim built. We've had to invent new components, repair things we never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems in existence. Present here look up at the Eye and think they are seeing a constant concrete reality. But this place is a system in constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. He walks down between the hardware stacks, and you follow. We're keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins. He stops. At least that's what I'm trying to do. He turns back to face you among the flickering machines. They hum all around you. I know you can see this too, Sleeper. All these systems and sections. You can, can't you? I can see it. It makes sense, right? You're between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light the place up like a beacon. That's what I need. You glance at the lights around you, and as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your gaze. Fang notices it too. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you are the one on the run, though. They are tracking me. Pats you on the shoulder. Maybe I can help with that. There's an old growth in this place, subsystems I can't see, access protocols lost to time and decay, secrets. A shitload of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place. Break off those ghost limbs of corporate control. He lowers his voice below the hum. Even in Haven Edge, there's an old growth. Those whose roots trace back to those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past, and I'll see what I can do for that track of yours. He winks. About that track of yours. What do you say, Sleeper? I'm in. Fang pumps his fists. Hooah! Claps you on the shoulder. He meets your eye. You won't regret it, Sleeper. Fang passes you a ragged-looking metal tab. A gift, he smiles. It's a Sulfide cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slot that into our old network gate, and you'll be able to pull out all kinds of secrets from those notes inside. He walks you back to the front of the bay. Start by bringing whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours and see what's there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above, he nods at the ceiling. Have enemy acquisition budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring me. I know you need it. Bring it. I know you need it. Slams the door button again. Keep it quiet. Keep it clean, Seba. And I'll see you soon. You step, blinking, back out into the passage. Those flickering lights still in the back of your mind. Alright, cool. So I can do some stuff. So I got a new drive. Let's say. Wait. Buy a viral... Ooh, a viral stabilizer. Okay, cool. But I've also got to extract the past. So there's another mission. But now I definitely need to go here to Sabine. The first thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshiro's implants, like a cat's eye. Like a cat's eyes in the dark corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. I have it. Sabine stands in a case with a case open in front of them, a set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating it in the warm light. I have no idea how Yatagan. They trail off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. On the test case. It seems to be the case, unfortunately. I'm not sure how we have another choice. There's you to sit on the bed. The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part in each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. Sabine holds up a vial of would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains, which act as a passcode within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its organs. Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. They glance away. At least, if the stabilizer is genuine, the only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. Begin reading the syringe. I will start with a small dose to limit the risk. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection but with little response. A sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises, like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate. Awake! Yes. The stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how Yatagan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. Sabine looks troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you are going to have to do that somewhere else. They gesture to the door. I have other patients. Sorry. Sabine nods towards the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You are going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence fills the room and they return to their glowing slate. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you were out. Sabine? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. You manage to get to your feet and wander out the hallway. The queue stretches from the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Ooh! I'm stable again! Alright, let's go buy some food. Give me that lovely fungus. Alright, more energy. This is the good stuff. Alright, now that I've got some food there. Oh, hey! Scrap freighter, helium salvagers. And the ambergris, which I can't really do much with right now. But let's go here and see what we can do here. Oof. We can buy scrap. So most of what comes in from the starward belt is corroded trash, but sometimes something valuable can be found among the salvage. Scrap allowance. The big stuff goes to the shipyard, the valuable stuff goes to the markets. They'll let you buy a few crates, but not much more. Or I unload containers. The freighter crew are eager to get their payload onto the exchange, and they'll pay a wage to anyone willing to help. Okay. So, and you have 3 cycles before they leave. The freighter will stay docked for as many cycles as it takes to offload its haul of scrap into the Haven Age yards. Okay. Well, I kind of want... So there's stuff here, too. I could assist a shipbuilder for a bit. Why not? Let's do it. Let's see what happens when I assist a shipbuilder. Nice, 5 cryo. You shadow a shipbuilder who is impressed when you know how to double seal a hull plate. He slips you a tip at the end of the shift. Oh, nice. Okay, so I got myself a little bit there. What can I do in here? Deliver data. If I can pay for any Solheim data you dredge up from the Eye's old systems, what he does with it is anyone's guess. Okay, so what I should do, you know what, let's check here real quick. So, I've already done that. Here's an agent. Ooh, I need a 2 to get a 3. Okay. So, I'll leave that for now. What about this keynode? Ooh! Match input 1? A lone connection feeds into this isolated node. Its last access timestamp is 1,000 cycles ago. So if I do this, it looks like it works. Oh, look there. Extract the data. Mirror outcome, 1 encrypted data. Neutral. Nice. Ooh. I got a cipher. Oh, cool. So, as you drift back from the node, something latches onto you. A thread strung tight around you. It tethers you in place. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. It's somehow both distant and close behind your ear. The cloud, and the data goes to the eye. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape is at your side. It stalks around you, circling you like a shark, like a wolf. Entity unknown. Astringent. Processing. Stay still. Please. Hold. Hunter. Sentient protocol unraveling. Oof. The thread around you thickens until it is a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circled around you. It is blinding for a moment, and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a figure, a creature in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. What are you? The shape paces around you on its lithe legs, though there is no ground here to pace on. Entity, identify, origin, serial, cadence. The figure faces you expectingly. Sleeper, SNARP. A gnome, no. The figure's strange head rotates. Brackish signature. Of and not of. Attempting interface. As the figure speaks, more threads begin to spiral from its head. Thick, snaking, vine-like ribbons that flex and wave. They approach you with intent. Sorry, just getting a drink real quick. Stop. The figure halts its threads, its head's twitching. Entity, your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience? I am a person. Incorrect. You are an entity. All at once, Hunter's head is directly in front of yours, blocking your vision. You stink of their taste. The one from the sealed dock. Hunter shimmers with fury. I will find access. I will interface. Sealed dock? An entity hides in the rotunda. You are its puppet. Hunter extends a razor-edged thread. I will not be diverted from my task. It glows with murderous intent. Strike. You lash out with all your force. Not a physical strike, but a focusing. A spike of interference leaping out like a tip of a spear. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates. Wake up. You open your eyes, blinking back into the station light, shaking with fear. Oh boy! We're gonna go back here real quick. Nope, not gonna be doing that anytime soon again. But I can get here. Start action. 1 unlocked and 2 unlocked. Who is hiding here? Alright, well, I've got that done, so let's leave, and then it'll show up. Neoven 33, mysterious machine. Let's check who this is. Actually, fuck. Sorry, I actually going over a little bit on my time, but I'll go through this and then we'll go out because this is interesting. We'll finish the day and then I'll do one more thing and then I'll end the episode there. But for now, let's go ahead and decaying vending machine. Oh boy. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Approach the machine. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settled into an alcove in the side of the dock. A kind of upright cabinet, it is covered in faded logos and messages, from which, you assume, it was once an industrial vendor, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. Excuse me. The manufacturer is listed as Neovend, and you remember an advert from long ago, squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang that name over and over. You wipe away a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Enter your registration, chips a pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. Press some keys. Reach for the keypad, and something begins whirring. At first, it sounds like a servo motor is starting up. But it quickly becomes a whisper, a whining, then a multi-tonal voice that emanates from Neovend. Entity, they hiss. Speak with me! Who's there? There's a squeal, almost like a strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath, before the machine speaks again. I have need of you! You have need of me! That squeal comes again, and you see that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place so that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice. You are in danger! Danger? The machine creaks. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. The screech rattles through the empty dock. You remember the strange head, the figure, the threads closing in. Hunter. The Hunter Protocol. They taste your signature. The sudden whine sets your teeth on edge. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable. Move where neurons cannot. The mechanism resets. But emulation makes you target. Adaptable? Yes. You can move through networks, clouds, hardware, software, Neovend whines. But you cannot hide there. Hunter is there. The servos judder at the vending machine's casing as they reset. Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. Can counter, Hunter, but need entity outside machine. The light flickers. Need you. A screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly threaded. The cloud. Points along the rim glow in deep red. Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. Must build nests, explains Neovend. Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Bring this data. Raid its nests. Masters? Station builders, Solheim, the machine rumbles impatiently. Long gone. Their protocols still haunt. Bring offerings. Save. Self, Neuvin says pointedly. Mutual need means friends, they conclude. Tired of the conversation, the whirring amplifies and then suddenly drops as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades, and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, that whirring voice ringing in your ears. Alright, so what's this new drive I got? Disable your tracker. Fang says you can. Okay, so that's for Fang. Ooh, I'm gonna do that. Free Neovend. Okay, extract Hunter data for Neovend. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do first though is I'm gonna go to Fang and deliver some data. Oh wait, does that work? No, this is a cipher. Oh, okay. So I need to get Solheim data. This is just a cipher to probably get the data. Wonder where I could use that then. So if I go here really quick. Oh, Hunter Nest. Oh, it's... Ah, Haven Age cipher. Okay, this gate keeps traffic out of the Haven Age shipyard's internal network. The correct cipher can grant you access. Okay, so I can't do that yet. But what about this? I have a cipher. I need something for it. You recognize some of the data tangled in its nest. Is this a partial log of your recent movements? Probably. Um. Oh, here we go. Slot Solheim cipher. This gate conceals a network of systems which have been untouched since the Solheim collapse. Let's get that cipher done. With a squawk of noise, the old gate flips open, granting access. Gate S7 access. Okay, so now I've got... Ooh, more nodes. Okay. So if I go here, I can do this. The node is leaking corrupted contractors list from the early days of the system's palladium rush. Bypass. Extract data. Nice, I got some Solheim data. So now, I can leave. Hunter saw me by 1, but I can go here to try to get rid of this tracking. Start action. Oh, well, start, yeah. Nice. Scoping system 15 cryo, nice. Thing's eye lights up as the data is transferred over. He hands you a stack of chits and waves you off. Cool. Alright, well, I can't do anything else right now. So, I'm gonna... Can I do anything here? Ah, I need 100 to get it. Okay, Sabine is selling off the case of stabilized vial by vial. You haven't been able to talk to her since your last visit. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end the cycle then. But, before I do... I just want to thank you guys again for joining me. Like I said, I went over a little bit on this episode, but I guess that's the nature of the beast with kind of games like this, where you just get into it and you keep going and going and going. But I do want to thank you all for joining me. If you did like this episode, give me a thumbs up for a like, give me a thumbs down for a dislike, though it's just dislike now. Comment, ridicule me, praise me, whatever you want to do. Make sure to check out my Cosmodread series, which has been going on for a little while there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'm actually enjoying this. It seemed interesting, at least. My throat is definitely going to be thrashed after this because there's a lot of fucking reading. But hopefully you guys are enjoying my my voices there for you. If you are, and you want to see more stuff like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that bell, because that'll notify you when new episodes go out. And if I bring anything else out, just like Cosmodread. And there's a variety of other games that I'd like to try too, so. But other than that, I just want to again thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you have a great day, night, or wherever you're at, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!